Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 119 on the Mana Leek. I'm John as always, and we're going to be drafting some Amonkhet, and this is Daniel's sponsored draft, so he's going to get every single card that we pick here, which I think we're going to start with a Plague Belcher, a card that I'm really excited to try. I have not played with it, I've played against it. But yeah, there's nothing else in this pack that I would ever want to first pick. Well, maybe a start to finish. But even then, I wouldn't super want to pick it. And this is an issue that's popping up a little bit as I get more and more exposed to Amonkhet drafts, and that is there's a lot of bad cards in this in these packs. There's a lot of cards that are, you know, very mediocre, and that's a problem. So, boy, I hope I don't end up hating this format. I'm not predisposed to. I'm very excited for it to be fantastic. This pack, again, you know, we're not taking Forest, we're not taking Unburden, we're not taking Spidery Grasp, we're not taking Miasma Mummy, we're not taking Mighty Leap, we're not taking Renewed Faith, we're not taking New Perspectives. We have very few picks, and we're on pick 2. It's not a great sign. Cartouche of Knowledge is just really good. We have a reason to go slightly zombie-y, but that's not, we're not going to take Miasmic Mummy for that. Horror of the Broken Lands is fine. Minotaur Sure Shot is fine. I think I honestly just want to take the Cartouche. It's nice and aggressive. It gives evasion to a deck that might not have evasion, or give it to creatures that might not have an evasion, in a set that is definitely evasion light. Other than that, we've got a Kudu. We've got an Open into Wonder, which I just don't think is that great. I think we're just taking the Cartouche here. Do we want another one? No, we want a final reward. Here's a good card. Here's a first pick that you're happy to take. Here's a card that you're happy to take pick 2, pick 3, pick 4. And the later you get it, the more significantly happy and shocked you are that it's there. Yeah, it's unconditional instant speed removal against even the gods. Even the brokenest, most broken cards in the set. The gods, the angel, all embalmed creatures. Fantastic answer. Honestly, I have no real idea what 2 uncommons would have been picked over this. Cast Out, and I'm not sure. Yeah, we're taking final reward here. It goes with our Plague Belcher. Seems great. Well, we get a trial, and we already have a Cartouche. We otherwise are looking at a Bat or a Monitor. Again, combat trick, combat trick, combat trick, combat trick, really bad looter. X1s are not great. 1-3 meh. Trial of Knowledge, you are the only pick. Let's get you in there. Pyramid of the Pantheon. Cursed Minotaur looks like the pick to me. It's a zombie, goes with Plague Belcher. It's a creature, which we only have one of. Better than Illusory Wrappings, which I'm not high on it. It's good, and it interacts real well with -1/-1 counters. Thresher Lizard's actually really decent, but I think we have reasons to continue sticking on black with Plague Belcher and Final Reward. These are 2 cards we really want to play. We don't necessarily know that we're blue yet, but boy would I prefer to stay black with those cards. So Minotaur, in you go. Not much. We've got a Naga Oracle, which is totally fine, and if we do end up a little bit more control-y blue-black, you know, I'd like some Essence Scatters, some Splendid Agonies, another Final Reward would be great. Then Naga Oracle is a great way to dig to it. Kenra Charioteer is very good, but we have no inclination of going red-green at the moment. By Force is garbage. Cartouche of Zeal fits in one very specific deck. Cradle bad. Pouncing Cheetah, pretty mediocre. River Serpent's fine. We would play one, but we're not going to take it over an Oracle. And again, Thresher Lizard, decent. Oracle, in you go. Not much here. We've got a potentially late-ish Merciless Javelineer. It's really good. Black-Red's a decent deck as well. But it's just, I mean, I kept talking about how Thresher Lizards are decent, but there was nothing suggesting red was open. There were no Electrifies. There were no Magma Sprays. There was no good red cards. There was just fine red cards. So I'm not really tempted to go into red here. I could splash. I could take a Painful Lessons, which I would probably play. I guess we'll take the Javelineer and potentially splash it, but I don't know that that's the right pick. Here there's not much going on. Sparring Mummy's fine if you're in the zombie deck, and it's okay if you're in an aggressive white deck, but it's certainly not something we'll pick to, you know, push into white when we do have a playable blue card here with, you know, 3 decent blue cards already. Hazard's Monument, quite bad. Cartouche Solidarity, fine, but we're not white. Nope, nope, nope. River, in you go. Well, we could take the Painful Lessons that we didn't take. We're not headed down the cycling route. We have 1 cycling card and no cycling payoff, so we're not taking that. And I don't even know that you really want this in the cycling deck. It's playable in the cycling deck, but I don't think it's great. Pathmaker Initiate, no. Pursue Glory, no. Spidery Grasp, no. Painful Lessons, in you go. Well, Miasmic Mummy, you know, this is kind of where I'm fine picking it. Anointer Priest is fine. I don't think it deserves to go quite this late, but maybe it's on the kind of the outside edge of where it deserves to go. Renewed Faith, garbage. New Perspectives, garbage. Spidery Grasp, fine, but just a combat trick in a color we're not playing. So, Mummy, in you go. We'll take the Seeker of Insight, but I have no real intentions of playing it. Sure Shot probably shouldn't be this late. But again, not a sign of red being open. You know, we've seen no good red cards. We've seen playable red cards. We'll take another Bad Looter. And then, I mean, this feels like a sign that red's open, but again, there's been no reason to go into it. There's been cards that you would not, there's been cards that you would be fine to play, we'll say. You know, Thresher Lizard's not a sign. It's definitely kind of weird to suddenly come around from saying, look at all these playables in this set, to seeing these packs and seeing these cards and saying, huh, there's just not much here. I'm not sure what it is a function of. I think it might be a function of there just being so many combat tricks. It's interesting. I'm going to have to play a lot more of this set. A lot more. So what do we want? We want a Glyph Keeper. And what's a nice broken black card? An Archfiend of Ifnir? Well, if we get that, then we're definitely going to push down the cycle route. Well, we get neither of those. We get a Dusk to Dawn, which we are nowhere near playing. Devoted Cropmate. There's a Splendid Agony, which I think is just going to be the pick. We will probably wheel this Cancel. Trespasser's Curse is unplayable. This pack, so color balance has been another thing that I've found really weird, and I didn't think to see if this exists in paper packs, but look at this: white, 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 a single red card, 2 black cards, one of which is unplayable, 2 green cards, one of which is unplayable. There's a really weird color balance thing going on here. Anyways, we'll take the Splendid Agony. Pretty happy with it. It's a bit of removal. It's not final reward, but it's totally fine. Lay Claim is a bomb, and we will take it very happily because, again, this pack is garbage. There's 1 black card, and it's a card that we'd play. We would play a Dune Beetle in this deck so far, but it's certainly not something we're going to take this highly. True Heart Duelist is quite nice. Gustwalker is very good. But again, Slither Blade, Forsake, Catcher's Name, Blazing Volley, blah. Lay Claim, in you go. Enigma Drake. See, now there's something that says, hey, red's good. But, I mean, we're pretty far off of that now. We've got a Lay Claim, which we're very happy with in blue, along with that Plague Belcher, which we're very happy with in black. So I don't think we're going to push into red here when we have a totally playable and very decent Winds of Rebuke. No black, though, which is a little bit of a problem. Could be being cut. Could be that there was only a single black card in this pack. Yeah, Winds of Rebuke is going to get the win here. In you go. Next pack is here, and there's not much. Oh, wait, now things have changed. A lot of the art was wrong. Splendid Agony or a Wasteland Scorpion. Both are good. We'll play both. We do need creatures. But removal is just removal, and I think we do need to... I think that's one of the aspects of the set is you need to pick removal. You need removal high. Now this is not removal. It doesn't kill things that aren't X2s, but the nice thing is that it does significantly weaken them permanently. So I'm totally fine treating this as removal-ish. Better than a Shadow in the Grave, better than Trespasser's Curse. The only thing it's competing with is that Wasteland Scorpion. Okay, the art is not working right now. Oh, it's probably because I'm rendering a video right now. I probably actually should not be playing Magic while I'm rendering a video. There we go. We got a Censor, which will probably... Oh, sorry, there's a Shimmer Scale Drake here. It looked like a hooded brawler to me. Yeah, we'll just take Shimmer Scale Drake. It's a flyer. It's something that can help us win the game if need be. We can cycle it if we're in any way in trouble. It's better than a Scarab Feast. It's better than Supernatural. It's better than Censor. So, in you go. Cryptic Serpent isn't quite what I want to be doing. What do we have? We've got Winds, Lesson, Agony, Javelineer, you're not getting splashed for. Final Reward, that's 6. I mean, it's that or a second Winds of Rebuke. I guess we'll just take the Serpent. We may or may not end up playing it, though. Another Cartouche of Knowledge is fine. We're getting cut on black really, really hard. Unless the packs were just color unbalanced like crazy. There is a really late Electrify sitting here. But I mean, we're not splashing for it. I'm not comfortable doing this, you know, doing the 6/5/5 or 7/6/5 or anything like that for mana base. Yeah, I mean, we've got a trial. Let's just take another Cartouche. I don't know if we'll play both. Boy, I will not play the third one. I guess we take Heckma Sentinels. It's not great. Not great at all. Kefnet's Monument is horrible. Heckma Sentinels, in you go. Oh boy. I think this is going to be another off-the-rails draft. I don't even know what's going on here. Let's take a Devoted Cropmate. Let's take a Slitherblade, which I hope I don't have to play. Yeah, okay, I have no idea what's going on with these drafts. Why is there a Magma Spray here? Why are people not drafting a Magma Spray? This is, you know, this can be in the running in some packs for first pick. Very, 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 very weird. Now let's start drafting red. I guess I should have pushed into red with that Electrify, but we had no indication in pack 1 beyond the last pick Sure Shot that red was a thing. Mountain Inigo. Alright. Pack 3, save me, please. Don't give me a Dispossess. Okay, give me an Anointed Procession instead. Well, we get an Aven Initiate. And a Shimmer Scale Drake, which might cycle. And again, utterly imbalanced pack with green, 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 green. A single red card. A single black card. I'm not a fan of this. I honestly wonder if this is a bug. But it's feeling really bad to get packs like this with a single card of a color. Anyways, we're going to take the Aven Initiate here. We want to lower our curve a little bit. We obviously need to get nothing but creatures in this pack. And boy, I hope that Shimmer Scale Drake comes back around. Floodwaters or a Festering Mummy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I guess we take the Festering Mummy. I mean, it's a zombie for the Belcher. Floodwaters might wheel. Who knows? This again looks like it was a single black card pack, unless the rare was a black card. Or it's a single green card pack, unless the rare was a green card. Or it was a single blue card pack. This is a white-red pack. White, red, white, red, 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 red. I'm going to be asking Lee on Twitter if there's something up. And in fact, I'm going to screenshot this right now. There we go, because this feels wrong. It feels really wrong. Gravedigger. Now, Gravedigger is nice, because this was a black pack. Black, green, black, 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 black. Yeah, we'll certainly take a Gravedigger. Gravedigger will get us back our Festering Mummy, or, yeah, Festering Mummy. It'll get us back our Plague Belcher, our Miasmic Mummy, our Cursed Mentor. Or wait, I was thinking of a totally different card. I was thinking of Grave Caller or whatever it was. Yeah, Gravedigger gets back whatever I want. There's some card that gets you back a random zombie. Can't remember what it is. Anyways, we're going to take it because it's the only real card here for us. There's a Doom Dissenter, which is fine. We're not the cycling deck as much as I super want to try that out. In it goes. Cruel Reality, yeah, I'll give that a go. Why not? Why not? Better than the third cartouche. That's for sure. There is a Shadowstorm Vizier, but we're not really the cycling deck, so we'll just take the 7-mana card that we may just never get to play. However, a Dune Beetle will help us get to playing it. So that is certainly something we'll take here. Blighted Bat. Totally fine as well. Gets us up to 13 creatures finally. Better than a Scribe of the Mindful, I think, although it could get back Final Reward or nothing else that we'd really want to super recur. So we'll just take the creature that we so desperately need. We're looking to cut this Heckma Sentinels. If we can get another creature here. What else are we looking to cut? Probably the Painful Lessons if we can get another creature. I don't dislike this deck. But man, that last pack that was just white-red, something feels really, really off. Ancient Crab is a card that I think our deck desperately needs. We got no Essence Scatters, which is very bad news. Very bad news indeed. Ancient Crab, you are better than a Heckma Sentinels for this deck. Well, we got a whole bunch of things here. We got an Open into Wonder, but we are not that deck. Not with 13 creatures. We got another Dune Beetle, which could replace maybe the Painful Lessons. It'll help get us to the end game of Cruel Reality, Cryptic Serpent, Lake Claim, etc. We've got another Naga Oracle, which will help us dig for answers. But I think I'd rather lower the curve and kind of hold off against aggro with another Dune Beetle. So we'll put that in and we'll take out the Painful Lesson. This pack has nothing for us, so we'll take a Watchful Naga. This pack, hey, look, it's the red-white pack. Let's cut the most playable card, which I guess is the Hyena pack. I say cut, this is a league, so there's no cutting really happening. Man, I can't believe that red-white pack. What was going on there? So weird. And here's the black pack sent back to us. What do we have for cycling? We have 1, 2, 3... 3 cards. So we're certainly not taking Faith of the Devoted. Do we want a Doom Dissenter? Or do we just want the Supernatural? Let's take the Supernatural Stamina. I don't think it has a place. We do get this Shadowstorm Vizier. I don't know that it's worth playing. Doesn't really hold us off or anything. Maybe it's better than the Miasmic Mummy. Yeah, it might just be better than the Miasmic Mummy. I mean, it's got the zombie synergy with Plague Belcher, but eh. And does this Supernatural Summonings make it? I don't think it does. We want to be a little bit more controlling. So yeah, let's cut that. All right, so here's the pack, or here's the deck. It's a blue-black control-ish deck, which is what I've super wanted, although we didn't get any Essence Scatters or any of the blue control magic that I would have really hoped for. We have somewhat of a sideboard. We have some Seeker of Insights, I guess, question mark? A Slither Blade, which I guess could be good with some cartouches, but that's not the ideal plan. A Painful Lesson, Miasm Gummy. We've got some things that might come in out of the sideboard, but I think this is the deck that we're going to run with and see what we can do with it. I don't have high hopes, but we'll see if we can get to the deck building. There we go. We're going to add some lands. It's going to be a pretty even split, I think. Yeah, 9-8. Seems good. All right, I will see you guys for round 1.